All right, well, NDTV's Rahul Srivastava has spoken to the finance minister ahead of that all-important GST debate in the Lok Sabha. Let's listen in.
GST bill is on the verge of crossing the final lap. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley is with us. Mr. Jaitley, has it been an easy journey, 17 years now, and especially with attempt to create a consensus as the Prime Minister wanted?
Well, I think we broadly created a consensus. The fact that the enabling constitutional amendment was passed unanimously itself showed the consensus. The fact that all decisions of the GST Council have been virtually unanimous shows a consensus. And all the legislations which have been put up by the Council, 4 before Parliament and 1 before the states, are also unanimous recommendations of the Council. And I do hope, being India's first federal institution, we are able to continue this practice of a consensus interstate the states and between the center and the states in order to arrive at a decision making.
It's an issue which perhaps has seen a pooled sovereignty sovereign rights for the first time. How are you going to move from here on?
See, let's be clear. Conventional legislation has never been in the grey area. It's either in the central list or in the state list. In the concurrent list also, the center has a primacy over the states. Now, this is for the first time that something which is both in the center and the state list, by virtue of the amendment, is being legislated. The legislation has been jointly drafted in the council by the center and the states. The legislation has to be approved by both. It's a mirror legislation which the states have to pass. And thereafter, the administration of this law also has to be federally done by the federal institution, that is the GST Council. And therefore, the legislatures in the states and the center will also now have to get used to dealing with a federal legislation, a federal institution, and a federal management.
Will it be a difficult task? Because this is a totally new experience in itself. Well, where how do you draw taxes, who levies what?
It's a great learning experience for the Indian democracy. And I think by a process of deliberation between the center and the states, we'll be able to evolve it.
Are you hopeful that the consensus which was there in the GST Council will get reflected in the House?
Well, I'm sure, because after all, every major political party is in power somewhere in the states or the other. And they are all, through their finance ministers, privy to this legislation. So, and this has been done with a very large amount of discussion and almost unanimously done.
Some states want minor tweaks, some parties want minor tweaks in composition.
Well, I think that's a very difficult area. If any legislature wants to frame a law which is different from the consensus legislation, then what happens to the idea of a common tax and a common law?
That will be interesting. There will be concerns, two primary concerns, that what happens, will there be losses to the economy? And second, will there be an impact on inflation?
Well, I don't think there will be either losses or an impact on inflation, because the rate structure which we have framed will be fitting everybody next to almost the existing structure itself. And the cascading effect of tax on tax will go. So technically every tax should be cheaper. The rate should be cheaper. And as far as the economy is concerned, I think free flow of services and goods always benefits the economy. It will lead to larger revenues and therefore I think make the economy stronger.
Last question, 1st July, how hopeful are you?
Well, I'm reasonably hopeful. So far we are maintaining the timelines. And unless something unforeseen happens, 1st July looks real.
We wish you luck, sir. Thank you very much.